I know you disagree slightly on whether the Fed is going to make a move one direction or not, but I think that is really what's underpinning the stock market and the crypto markets as well. So it's all this money printing, all this liquidity being pumped into the markets on a monthly basis is supporting the prices there, and that's what's underpinning certainly the stock markets. And the stock markets have also looked at this budget now and said, okay, well, that means the Fed is going to carry on printing money. There's no way around it. They can't get around that, really. They're going to have to do that. There's no other way to finance this. So that is it. I wouldn't say it's positive for the stock market. It's basically negative for the dollar. So the smart thing seems to be increasingly to get out of the dollar into anything else. So anything that's not a dollar but is denominated in dollars starts to look very attractive and is going to go up through the roof.
There are a few different interpretations for this, but I think the simplest interpretation is that the United States is just not the center of the crypto world. Crypto is becoming more global by the day. So,
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. Also, those who bought the 3 Kids books, it's time to re-educate. Also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we're going to get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And as we can see, guys, we're getting a dump. We know that we're going to have billions to expire in Bitcoin and Ethereum options and futures. So guys, we know that we go through this every single month. We understand finances. Get your friends and family educated. We are in the greatest transfer of wealth. And we know the Fed is going to dump stocks and cryptos. And we know we see the big corporations, the billionaires with all the cash on the side, because this time they're going to buy everything. And we know the masses, they don't have money to buy, or either their money is caught up in a pension or a 401k. They just don't have that cash sitting on the sidelines. And they have not properly invested in the 4th Industrial Revolution. Yes, those stocks, yes, those cryptos are going to take a hit, but they're going to rise. That 1% of stocks, that 1% of cryptos are going to rise back, because we know what the 4th Industrial Revolution looks like. But you definitely have to take the pain in order to get the reward. We know how the New World Order works. Now, guys, we have over 100,000 Ethereum have been burned. That's over 300 million. Also, Ethereum hash rate returns to new highs. As we know, NFTs. NFTs are booming. And we know NFTs are being used to push this adoption, and the New World Order's plan is working perfectly. Now, guys, make sure we're paying attention to the indicators over these next few days. It's volume, tether, USDC. Do not let the dip scare you, but we also got to watch out for the Fed tomorrow. Please make sure you listen to Jerome Powell's speech. You know I'm going to do a video on it. But Jackson Hole is important, because if he does say anything about tapering, then we know the market is about to head down. If he doesn't say anything, then that's the foot on the gas. But we know 4th quarter, they're definitely going to be tapering back. That's why I tell you, make sure you're getting in a defensive position, whether you're in stocks or in cryptos. And don't forget futures tomorrow. We have Bitcoin, micro Bitcoin, and Ethereum, guys. We do this every single month. We just have to make sure we're watching the moving pieces, especially the Fed and Grayscale. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, guys, we have Microsoft wins patent for a united system for managing tokens across multi-blockchains. And guys, you know I've done plenty of videos on Microsoft for how they've been throwing money at cryptos, blockchain, because they definitely want to be the leader in this space. Now, we also know that they purchased GitHub. So, guys, all this makes perfect sense. I did a video with Ben Gertz here where he's talking about the actual financial system for hospitals and how Microsoft has just been pumping money in. Also, we know that Microsoft has been a part of the digital ID. So when you look at the technology side of cryptos, blockchain, tokenization, you always see Microsoft. Now, speaking of climate change, and we know Bill Gates, Microsoft about climate change, but we have Vechain launches platform to encourage carbon data reporting. So guys, remember, all this is a global effort. All these companies are definitely working on the same agenda, because this is going to be one locomotive. And that's how the New World Order works. Yes, you may see different pieces, but they're all working on the same project, and it will all come together as one. Now we have billionaire Simon Nixon, venture capital firm, plans to increase crypto allocation. So guys, we definitely are seeing all the billionaires, all the banks, everybody coming in now saying that blockchain and Bitcoin is definitely the future, but we see who's lagging behind. That's right, the United States. The United States is lagging behind on purpose. Remember, we funded all these projects. Do not forget to watch my Society 5.0 video. Now we have India's securities watchdog to launch system for monitoring financial instruments. And guys, we know that everything is going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. And blockchain is another word for surveillance, because they'll be able to see everything. But that's the reason why they want everything that they're doing on a private blockchain, while they have the all-seeing eye. And then plus, guys, when it comes to DeFi total lock value hits a record of $157 billion. And we know DeFi is what? What did Brian Brooks state? DeFi is a new banking, and we see all that planning out. And lastly, guys, this is definitely an interesting article. You know I've been saying it time and time again. But it says the jobless turns to crypto video game for financial relief. And you guys know I was saying that from the beginning, that people are going to be sitting at home getting paid playing video games. And we're starting to see that now. But when it comes to Axie Infinity, it went from 30,000 users to more than 1 million in months, guys. And what did Jerome Powell state? We're not going back to that old economy, guys. The fourth industrial revolution is here. Robots, algorithm, drones. Because we know when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Also, the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, don't forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Cryptoteacher stock channel, Cryptoteacher stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get that home stocks, the C-Red, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home getting free money or waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.